Yeah. Frames at least for right here. What if I teleport to a new realm? What if I go to the Pandemonium Fortress? Is that going to cut down? Yeah, what do you know? It's still staying in the, like, 30 to 40 frame rate realm. I'll be damned.
Soul rune there. Where's my
Go back to the encampment.
Yes, yes, I know about great deals that you can give me. Yes, if I give you money, I understand. That's a hell rune. There's the Ral rune. Yeah.
I mean, I've got a number of runes. I've actually got a pretty extensive
What it requires is a
set.
Ral rune and a Soul rune. And I know you actually did pick up a Soul rune, but I'll go ahead and upgrade it for you if you flip it on over to me.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. It is nice. I mean, it has. Yeah, it has an increased attack speed and other fun stuff. Here.
Yeah, there's actually a, for my druid, I did have a two-handed weapon, an axe called the Chieftain, that I took care of and upgraded quite a bit. It's not quite the same as having that plus 40% increase in attack speed, and actually, as a matter of fact,
I'll show you the other weapon set that I've got going right now. This is
of course, the shield that I gave you.
Yes, the shield set. Which is nice, because again, it has a fast attack speed and it steals mana. Which keeps me in good stead in terms of being able to use Fury nonstop. The
problem is that it just doesn't do a whole lot of damn damage.
It doesn't, but you know, it keeps me alive. It keeps enemies knocked back a little bit.
Right, of course.
And of course, now I have gloves that will give me a. Wait a minute, I thought I had poison. Oh yeah, they do a lifesteal. So now I at least have lifesteal on some of my items. Oh, well, here, there you go.
Fine. So, well, with the requirements minus 50%, you're right, it's not minus 20%, it's minus 50. You can actually equip this now. So, you saw how the damage looked before. How about that?
172 to 280. Hang on, that's... Wait, and what is it now? Oh, it is a Martel Defer. I've not seen one of those.
As I told you. Yep.
Wonk. So, alright, let's look at this character now. 430 to 666 damage.
Beautiful, I love it.
Damage of Satan. Oh, that's nice. Huh.
See, in that case, what we'll need to do is find you some form of items or fashions, maybe crafting you something. That might be something that I can work at to try to get your resistances up. What do your boots, glove, and helmet look like?
Oh, well, here. Let me just strip down and give them to you.
Right. Of course, the Hawkmail skill. We can actually upgrade that, too. I didn't know you were using unique armor.
I can't let go of... Why can't I... I can't seem to take off my belt. That's odd.
It's probably because your potions are attached to it. I think we've been over those situations.
Oh, yeah. That makes more sense, too. Alright.
Yeah, we can actually, we can upgrade the scale mail, too. We can actually do that right now.
Although, I'm wondering... That I just sort of equipped on as a lark. I don't know whether or not that is the,
I'll tell you what, I mean, the runes to upgrade this shit are gonna be pretty easy to get again anyway. It's not any problem. What's more important
We could spend another couple hours just running down and fighting, the Countess. Just picking up more runes.
I mean, really... Go ahead and give me that armor.
Okay. Give me the damn armor! Okay, what if I... Oh, there you go.
So, you'll have to let me know how, of course, there definitely have been better armors, but how about that for a defense increase?
It's tigulated.
It's tigulated.
Alright, I'll tigulate those splines.
Reticulating splines.
Oh, here. Oh, and I guess I have a... you know, it's not even that great a belt. Now that I'm looking at it. I have a... I mean, it's nice in that it's a magical plated belt, but... Well, and I guess it raises cold and poison resist. And strength and... Man, I guess it's actually not a bad belt. I was being mean to it. But... Because, like, I know I've seen war belts, which I guess are the, like, elite evolution of this. I don't know if it's even worth upgrading
I have a
belts.
plated belt. My plated belt's actually better. By the way, all the exceptional and elite belts, even if they are just like the demon hide sashes,
Yeah.
they can have the full potion belt as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. That's
So,
true. I've seen at least 1 or 2 demon hide sashes. I was wondering whether or not I should take a nice demon hide sash and then
I mean,
go
you could have at least taken a look, tried it on, see how it felt.
sent it out to Charcy.
Right.
Wait a minute. Oh, dang it. Let me just go.
Now, we can actually upgrade that the unique weapon and unique armor to elite versions, but those require runes that we do not currently possess.
Hang on a minute. What runes are you talking about that we don't possess?
None of us possess
Oh,
runes. They're
it is
like
impossible.
Lam runes and Po runes and Kol runes.
Impossible.
Those are runes in the mid-20s in the numbers, whereas the
Yeah.
runes that we've just used are like the Shale rune is number 13 on the list of 33.
You know, I keep on having, man, yeah, I get very... Yeah, well, this is a lame axe. I keep on hanging on to weapons and stuff that I think, well, this would be really handy if... And then I end up not using it,
Welcome back, my friend.
Oh, welcome back, my ass. Oh, right, and it's because they are offering 30,000 for them. That's the weird thing to me. The unique items, they always end up having a sell value that's only a couple of thousand. Or, like, lots of them do. Like, Steel Driver only sells for, like, 7,500
Well,
gold, basically.
the shop is really a bad way of determining the market value of things, because it associates great value with properties that you don't much care about, and doesn't associate great value with properties that you do care about. That's a big reason why any sort of magic staff or wand or scepter or anything that increases like skills, I tend to pick up, because those can sell for the maximum amount easily, like 30k straight off the bat. Whereas magic items and rare items and unique items might not even come to half that.
Well, I wonder, do I have... Whoa, a coronet.
A coronet is an exceptional circlet.
Yeah. Well, Geed's got one to gamble if you want to maybe try them.
Yeah, I like the helmet that I currently have on. It's a nice one.
Let me keep looking. Maybe I can get a real nice belt out of the guy.
You could. The chances do tend to be low, but that's the risk you take.
Yeah. They're not expensive to gamble for, though.
The prices do rise as you continue to level up. And, no, holy shit, I am 57. What the fuck? Ah. Oops. No wonder I didn't meet the level restriction. Silly Grimith.
That sounds bad, yeah. Alright, well...
Mistakes get made, from time to time.
Oh, sure. I'm not too concerned about them.
Alright.
Yeah.
Next thing we can do, though, is actually, well, you've seen the different color sort of item that I have, like my crafted items. There are crafting recipes that you can use. They give you items with set modifiers, but they can give you some pretty sweet modifiers, too. Those are my gloves and my boots, and I can refresh you on how those look, which you see the difference in color right there. It has like that
Gale clutches.
burnt orangish look. Those could definitely be better, but I do like the gloves especially for the resistances that they provide me.
Those are very nice. And, a little bit of X. Now, when you get +2 mana after each kill, well, I guess you get that regardless because you don't have summons. I guess that was the thing that JG was concerned about.
I do get the mana after each kill. It's not really a big deal compared to the super fast mana regeneration I get from Alazir there. Because my Teeth to cast costs 15.5 mana. +3 doesn't really help that. But there are different creation types, like The crafting recipes allow for you to create items that have a certain amount of preset modifiers. Like I created from the caster set of items, which do with things pertaining to mana and regenerating mana and increasing the maximum mana pool.
Yeah,
but
like
there are other
castrate and
things
such.
that affect like hit power or safety or do things involving the increasing of damage. And there are crafting recipes for all sorts of types of equipment. So anything that you feel that you might be lacking on, if you find a super cool magic version, but you'd really have to check out the crafting recipes in particular, because they are pretty specific. They require a specific magic item, they require a particular rune, a jewel, any jewel, and then you can throw down and hopefully get lucky.
With the best, yes. Now, I do remember, because I've got, like, I've got ye olde hint book, or, ultimate strategy guide, complete with, like, tit chains in it. Oh, there they are! Super unique monster as well. She sure is one.
I'm not quite sure I would trust that for the latest information on the game.
That's true. This got written years ago.
The exact page that could tell you about the crafted... Well, no, that doesn't exactly tell you the specifics of the recipes. Here we go. Here are the crafting recipes. That just explains the crafted shit. There's the thing that was like a magical demon hide gloves, or anything that was a magical demon hide boots, and I bought it, and I used it for the recipe.
Yeah, so...
It's like, all you need, say, for example, the blood boots, like, you would get light-bladed boots, or you'd be better off with this exceptional battle boots. Magical battle boots, that's all you need.
Though, honestly, at this point, I'm guessing probably the weakest aspect of my character is just resistances.
Yeah. You'd be able to use that awesome maul if you could get your resistances from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And where you're hoping to roll your high resistances on are your other items.
Yeah. Things like... And I mean, and that's basically where I get them from, is little bits here and there, like, oh, there's a little bit, there's a little bit of poison resist in my helmet, there's, a little bit of cold resist in the mail, it's a little bit of cold resist in the boots, and a little bit of cold and poison in the, it's like little tiny piecemeal things all over the place. Which unfortunately doesn't add quite up. I mean, I guess it could, but don't have all the right points in all the right places.
It might serve well to actually end up replacing the armor or, something else, like the helmet or what have you, with something that will increase your resistances, whether that ends up being another item or a rune ward that can cover the resistances for you.
Yeah. Now, of course, you can't use these... Well, no, you could use these on the socketing quest, but they'd only get one each. So
right, you can definitely.
It wouldn't be.
I mean, it can be if it's going to be a piece of equipment you're going to keep with you for a while. You can certainly put a socket into it. It's going to be the only way you can put a socket into a unique item, but you can't make a rune word out of it.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to say,
like if you happen to have a really good jewel or something.
Or if you just, wanted to just get something in general, like the Ort rune gives you plus 30% lightning resistance in an armor. Let's say you really need that. You can always just clear out the socket later with a recipe and ruin the Ort rune to clear it out so you can put something else in it. But if you really needed it for that particular moment, you could just put it in there.
Shoot. If you were willing to part with your runes, you could build up a relatively nice amount of resistance that way. I mean, I guess I don't have very many gems left in my... Yeah, I guess JG's got all the gems now, so
JG
I don't
has
have...
most. If you wanted to create something from the blood aspect, I do have a perfect ruby.
Well, ordinarily I would, but I just got that nice pair of demon hide gloves that will do lifesteal for me, which is the...
What about your boots?
My boots?
Would you say that those are the weakest? Like how much in the way of resistances do they add? Mine are actually
they add
really weak
cold resist. They add cold resist of 30.
Oh, okay.
They also increase my chance of getting magic items, which is kind of nice. But
all right.
And, oh, they're faster hit recovery. That's the other part of them, which, I don't find myself getting knocked back too much. It's more the amount of damage I take every time I get hit with something elemental.
So do you actually have any perfect gems on you, or does JG have all those?
I think he took everything. I've got a flawless amethyst, but that's it. I've got Mephisto's soulstone. It's lovely. Oh, and a flawed skull. But yeah,
you have quite. So, what does your stash have in it? Scrolls of Town Portal.
My stash has. Let's see. I mean, the majority of its spaces right now are filled with runes. I've got because I haven't done anything with them pretty much.
Yeah, mine too.
I've got 2 Thul runes, let's see, 2 L runes, 2 Ith runes, 2 Eld runes, Ral, Amen, Soul, or Nef. You know, it's bad, actually. I've been playing Scrabble online.
Yeah.
And occasionally, I'll want to start spelling, but Ith is a word, isn't it? Wait!
I know that L is an accepted Scrabble word EL, so just go ahead and keep using that.
EL fudge. No. But yeah, those are...
Tal-eth, that's a word, right?
Yeah, Tal-eth. Yeah, I could do that. No. Sorry. Well, shoot. If I accomplish nothing else this evening, which seems very likely, I will have vastly increased my defense now, so there's that.
Right. You'll always have that. And certainly if you wanted to use your socket quest that you got on normal, again, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's not that challenging to run characters through the difficulty settings to get access to more socket quests. JG has his secondary character who unlocked his, and he just used his primary one on that shield. And you're about to get another socket quest when we go to Act 5. From Lars.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea to use those things. You can also personalize your item. This isn't just anyone's, Martel de Fer. This is...
Yeah, that was the... This is Bobo's. BoboTheVulture's Martel de Fer. That was always, out of all of the quests, that was the one reward where I looked at it and I was like, honestly, this is just making the game more confusing looking. It's not really... I'm not accomplishing anything with this, because, I remember the first time I went through with it, I was playing an Amazon, and I used it on, a maiden's bow or something like that, and the character's name was, Elsa, and so it was Elsa's maiden's bow of the heaven, whatever the thing is, putting that many possessives in a row messes with my mind.
Who really owns this? Which one is real?
When you said I could personalize it, I thought I could just name it this is now Demon Bow or something. No, I can't just name it this is now JoJo Badass Bow number 1 or something. No, I can't do that.
JoJo Badass Bow number 1.
The first apparently in a series, but
right.
I don't know. Well, let's see. Actually, I was about to say, I've got a lot of money, maybe I should gamble it away before we get into Hell, but Hell, at least in the normal playthrough, was probably one of the easier, aside from, the beginning of the game. I found it sort of the easier running around than any of the...
Certainly,
the
fire
prior
resistance
acts.
is going to be a premium there. Especially
Well, and unfortunately, that's my weakest. Well, no, I guess it's not quite as weak as my lightning resistance. They're both in negative territory.
Oh shit, they are?
Yes, I have 80 poison resistance and 58 cold resistance, which are not bad, but fire and lightning are terrible.
You really might have to use the shield, or we're going to have to spend some time to get you some resistance.
Well, even with the shield, the fire resistance only goes up to 8.
Because those
lightning
Venom Lords
resistance
who breathe fire on your face are going to rip you apart.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm concerned, but
You should be.
but it's one of those concerns global warming. I'm I feel like this could be a bad thing, but I don't know. What do you do about it?
We'd actually be going back to earlier areas and getting something, anything to drop to help you. Like whenever I ended up doing before you and I started playing with JG on Sunday evening, I was doing like Countess runs, and during the process of that, the reason why I ended up giving you that shield was because I found another shield that I liked more, and I'll show it to you when Bobo's no longer busy. That's what I found. That's actually just a normal item, but all resistances plus 38.
It's to ward.
The ward.
That's a very nice shield.
And of course...
So wait, where did you find this?
Found it in the Forgotten Keep. I was doing rune runs to make my wand just a few hours before we started playing on Sunday, and that Gothic shield dropped.
So wait, where were you doing the runs?
I was doing them in Act 1 Nightmare. I was going to the Black Marsh and hunting down the Countess, and the ward dropped from some champion or unique.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mightily impressive, I gotta say.
mean,
and then, of course, the wand, pretty sweet, too. Now, these are... Oh, no! Grim's getting naked!
And of course, my belt is the weakest part of my ensemble. I really do need to replace it.
Well, I suppose there's...
But that's how I can end up going out on my own and surviving.
So are all these things just random items that you came across? Well, I mean, the crafted items, obviously, you made,
right.
But...
Tarnhelm we found in Act 5 normal. The Trellis
Tarn Adams' own helmet!
I found that during, like, Act 1 Nightmare where we were out and about. I gambled for the amulet. I gambled for the Cobalt Ring of Greed. Death Turn I've had probably since, like, Act 3 normal. And the Bone Wand was one that I bought, and I socketed with a Dole Rune and an Io Rune.
Yeah. But no, the Ward and Iron Pelt, you came across those in the
wild, yes.
In the wild.
But
now, I'm guessing, presumably, you then crafted those up.
Well, no.
To the higher classes.
The Iron Pelt starts the Trellis Armor, and the Ward starts with the Gothic Shield. I haven't crafted up the Gothic Shield because if it gets any heavier, I wouldn't be able to equip it. Like, its exceptional version, it has too high of a strength requirement for me.
Ooh, I wonder what the strength requirement is.
It would be something that you'd probably be able to meet, but not something that I can, because I only have 70 points of strength.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth my while to level, to...
You can certainly increase
up
that.
Bloodrock there.
Well,
what items does it take again to do that?
Let me go ahead and check that for...
Yeah, before I do it, and then like, shit, now I don't have the little resistances I had.
No, that you're not like resetting the the shield.
No, I mean like that I can no longer lift it. Just like, no, go my bear. Hold the shield in front of me.
To upgrade it, you need a Ral rune, a Thul rune, and a perfect amethyst, which I don't think either of us have. So
yeah, I don't have one of those. So well,
you don't have to worry about it.
But yeah, those are... It's not a bad set of resistances, now that I look at it, but... it has no... yeah, let me see. Yeah, it does nothing... Well, no, it does 10 for fire resist, but even that's, I guess, the only thing that I have that is raising my fire resistance, because it's only up then to 8. Well, no. Okay.
That's not good.
No, Bittermark has a fire resist of 16. Well, damn. That actually was a really good gamble find. I have an amulet that gets me 16 cold resist, 16 lightning resist, 16 fire resist, and 32 poison resist.
My amulet that I gambled for, 8 cold, 8 lightning, 48 fire, 27 poison.
Yeah, that's... If you can get everything else, if you can get cold and lightning someplace else, then that...
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 small charms and 2 large charms that are all giving me resistances in some form.
Yeah, now see, that's, I think, only one of my charms. I have a shit ton of charms, and I think only, like, one of them... These are all adding to damage and shit. They're not even... Jeez, those are very nice charms.
And they're all charms I have picked up over the course of gameplay.
Yeah, I was about to say, now if I could gamble for charms, I'd be all
No,
about that.
can't do that.
If I could throw some of these crap charms into a Herodric cube with some runes and gems and stuff.
Well, you certainly can re-roll charms, but it would keep the same item level, so it'd all still be crap. But I don't really like...
Oh, right, required level would still be like 6. Jeez, I'm wondering if I even need... I have a +6 poison damage over 3 seconds small charm. Like, I'm not even sure that's worth the 1 slot in the inventory it has.
That's up to you, but yeah, all of my charms are resistance space. I don't like the large ones, but they're giving me stuff that I want. And so
Yes.
I end up keeping them. And
well.
so every charm that gives resistances I've been looking at since the beginning of normal is to keep around so that I would have it for Nightmare.
Oh, man.
So that's basically what we need you to do. You need to play this game for 19 hours and find charms.
Just find some magical charms and maybe...
Hope they increase what you need, yes.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. No, I have the game fired up again. I'm have to just go fight Andariel just because she's there.
I suppose it is Nightmare, but Andariel is our best choice would actually end up being Mephisto.
Oh, the Countess. Oh, Mephisto, yeah.
For the best drops. I mean, you did get that fucking the Great Maul and the gloves for Mephisto. The problem is we'd have to find Mephisto, and you wouldn't have all of the minions to soak the damage, so you'd be taking Mephisto on the chin.
Yeah.
And you do not have
I'm not the best at taking them.
You do not have the resistances. And Dario would be the best bet, although her drops are wishy-washy. If you wanted to...
Or the Countess.
You wanted to do that, though. Come along.
Alright, party. Let's form a party. So where do we want to go down to Andariel, or we want to go down to the Countess?
We can do both. Not a big deal.
Right.
Whichever one you want to do.
Let's start with the Darkwood and go from there.
Black Marsh is actually where she is.
Black Marsh, oh. Right. Gee, it's been a while since I've done this.
So we'll split up and go in separate directions to increase our odds of finding her fast. But yeah, I did 7 Countess runs of her. It took me like 36 minutes. And I got the runes that I needed along the way. I did find that shield. It's luck-based. The magic find chances found it certainly does help. Though,
I should swap these weapons and try out the maul.
You might as well. Come along over here. Oh,
no.
I suppose you're busy. But all of these monsters aren't going to be giving you a whole lot of experience.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Right in here.
Found... Oh, for some reason I could only see the gate on my map. Alright, down... Down.
And of course the Countess is fire enchanted too, and she'll throw out things like, the firewall. Alright, found the way to level 2.
Nope. I'll be damned. Get out of my way, ladies. I don't care what aura you have.
Alright, you should be able to find it from there.
Yeah.
Woo! But, woo! I found it! Sweet.
I'll buy that.
Alright, for $1. Bobo and Grimith play Diablo 2 without JG. He's gonna be so upset.
Oh, jealousy. No.
Found it. This is turning out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, like we need runes, whenever you said your inventory is full of runes.
Inventory is full.
My inventory is full of runes. Found it.
Alright. And by it, you mean the Countess. Oh no, that's right, we still had one more floor to go. What am I thinking?
By the way, these guys are fucked. I should have worn my chance guards that increase my magic find. I'm gonna have to put those on before we go kill Dario. Oh shit. Press the Windows key. At least that isn't so debilitating when I'm in Windows mode. Oh, there she went. Rare Warhat and an Am rune. That's about it.
Yeah. Alright, hell, we're gonna have to go back. I might as well pick up
Right.
these other things. Whee!
Good day to you too, Deckard Kane.
Do I have any treasures here, buddy? Can you tell me?
Well, I got 2,032 gold from the battle staff.
Oh, that was just a flambe,
Alright,
regular
I'll
old.
meet you down in the catacombs.
Corpse Hood! Well, it increases lightning resist, but not as much as the... Actually, no. It increases it more than... Yeah, it's not worth it, though. Wow.
Warhat is an exceptional piece of armor, too.
Yeah, it adds to my lightning resist, but... It does not add to poison resist as much. Fucking Warhat. Quit making my life complicated.
That's awesome. This is all the Warhat's fault.
Why do you have to be almost good enough to swap for?
Why isn't this shit clear cut?
Alright. Catacombs level 2.
And Daryl's not bad, and certainly her primary damage is poison, which we can handle. That's level 1.
Gargoyle traps.
It's just that her drops tend to be unreliable, but she can certainly drop charms, which might not be a bad thing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
You might even want to look for grand charms, as much inventory space they take, because your primary concern might be not picking up loot, but survivability.
Great. I found the way up.
I know. Me too. And Dariel, I'm coming for you, lady. Found it.
Yes, woman. Oh. What corner are you in?
You don't see me on the map? Running towards you.
Oh. That was generally the direction I was going, but... Alright. Good.
5 hours of Vendario runs. Go. You're like,
Oh, these guys are coming back to life.
you know what? Fuck you assholes. I don't have to take the shit.
Oh.
Oh, you're a human.
Stop being a person.
Stop being real. Oh, this is so nice and peaceful compared to Act 3.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Oh no, zombies. Zombies. And a banished guy who's now dead guy. That's good.
Chipped emerald.
Nope.
That's not going to save
No
the queen.
staircases. Really? This place is just a closed-in loop on itself.
Fucking catacombs.
Well, that's just
man.
fantastic.
Fucking catacombs. It's all
Alright.
bullshit.
Get your little paws moving there, boyo.
Take it back to the carpet. Take it back.
Wow, how the hell do you even get over to that corner of the map? Is what I have to wonder.
Don't you tell me what I need, you son of a bitch. I have a Fist of Soulstone. That's all I need.
I need soul stones.
Ah.
Where would I put this?
Where would I put the Soulstone? Into my head? Like the hero of Diablo 1 did?
Yeah, now see, that's the reason that that guy really shouldn't have been asking that question as much as he was in the original. Oh, okay, you were.
Let me go ahead and
definitely
walk back,
over this direction.
retrace my steps. I was currently in the southeastern section. There you are on the map.
Yes, and so are you.
Now, where would I put this path?
How about I jam it into my forehead?
That worked out so great for the hero of Diablo 1. And Bloodraven was apparently the rogue the rogue hero, the rogue player character of Diablo 1 as well. She died and she was risen and corrupted by Andariel. That's why it's so offensive. So sad. And the warrior, of course, was turned into Diablo.
Uh-oh, I leveled up. JG's gonna be mad.
Oh no. No.
More points into werewolf.
How could you level? Hello, 6,500.
Wow.
And the gold gets split up amongst the party so long as we're in a few screens of... we might like that.
suppose I could continue just killing you guys over and over, but it's not gonna
It
matter
wouldn't
till
get you any
I get the
experience
shaman.
points, no, beyond the first
Yeah.
death.
Super healing.
No.
What the heck? There was something called a... Oh, it's a demon hand.
Yeah, no,
I thought it said demon hand, and I was like, oh, is that another type of glove?
many versions ago, and Dario, I remember, used to charge you as soon as you opened that door. And you'd have to deal with her plus all of the monsters in the front. Here, Blizzard actually got a little bit nicer. Although she's going to be aggroed very soon at this point.
Oh, yeah.
By very
There
soon,
she is.
I actually mean now.
Hey there, Missy.
Let me see if I can get the final blow in on her due to all my magic flying.
Alright, run. Run, little dude.
Don't exactly think any of that's what you're looking for, but got an orc rune out of it.
Maybe it's part of Eisenhardt's whole gear or whatever. I happen to still have a, and the sputum. Oh, it's...
Full arm.
You know, it's... You know, it's magical, so it'll still sell for something, but it's ethereal, and so I'm just disgusted with it and won't even bother to pick it up. It's like, I can't even be bothered to touch this.
Yes?
Now, where would I put this?
Oh, it's Kleeglaw's tooth. Well, okay.
Well, that longsword's certainly not fucking better than, your goddamn Martel de Fer.
Impew. No. No.
And Dario really doesn't give good drops, though,
not
so I'm
a
not
bad
surprised
sword,
by
though.
that.
Oh, so there's a couple of runes. Yeah!
Yep.
Oh, the frames jumped down a little bit.
Uh-oh.
But hey, I managed to get through a run of actually fighting enemies, and it didn't do that terribly.
Good.
Let's actually see. Well, this would be better. This would be better armor for my hireling, but he would lose the 1 to 120 lightning damage that Fiend Crest is giving him right now.
Oh, right, the 1 to 120 lightning damage I told you had to have. Of course.
Well, it's still being put to good use. At least that's what I'm told.
I'll put that to good use. And buy that for $1.
Put that to good use.
Well, I guess now it still has... Well, now he'll have another chance for Frost Nova whenever he gets struck, so that's nice. He can hang on to that war hat until I figured out that I don't want it. Or do.
Well, that ring, I think... I mean, that definitely could be better, but I think this ring that I just gambled for might be something you're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another rare ring. That one's shit. Alright. It increases lightning resistance. Unfortunately, that's the only resistance it increases, but go ahead and take a gander.
Wraith Band. Let's see. Attack rating, maximum stamina, lightning resist, 5 to light radius.
I don't know what rings you're wearing, so I didn't know whether that would be a better fit or not.
That'd be kind of a trade-off.
It always
Here.
is, sorry.
You're a bit busy with Geed, I guess, so...
No, I'm not busy with them anymore, I'm broke.
Well, good news.
Good news, everyone.
Oh, I was about to try and buy something from, or gamble with him, and I noticed, well, wait a minute, I already know exactly what this item is. That's not good.
Well, I've come to the wrong place. How unfortunate. I admit, you do look a little intimidating standing there like that. More intimidating than you do in your werewolf form.
Yeah, just don't mind me. Well, here, I can show you the I mean, the rings that I have right now are where I'm getting a good amount of my resistances from.
You don't need poison resistance that much, and Dario is really the big ticket item on that front. You can certainly get through hell on negative poison resistance. You're always an antidote potion away from being saved from it.
Well, yeah, there's that. Although,
you know,
running through rooms of zombies has been a lot easier,
right.
but...
Act 2 and Act 3, of course, have the corpses that explode in the poison, but beyond that, we won't really have to worry about that a whole lot. I don't think. I don't think that's as big of a... Lightning is the most important resistance in the game. Fire and cold are tied for second, and poison's at last.
Viper Eye. Oh, that's a nice ring, but it does absolutely nothing for resistances.
I know.
Well, alright, that's my money gone.
Well, shit, everyone.
Alright, so no more of that then, but...
So much fun gone to waste. Son of a bitch.
Well, shit. I guess I better take... Well, no, I guess I already sorted these, put these runes back in wherever they need to go. Still have a ton of runes without any real... Well, I mean, I guess I've got ideas of what to do with them. I just never sit down, like, right before a session and figure out, what I need to do for all of my shit is... I suppose, yeah, if I, like, took, like, some pre-game, like, immediately before a play session... And was like, okay, so this is what I have. Alright, I need to use these different items to try and create something to do this. I just have yet to sit down and do any of that. Do some homework. Get your head in the game, Bobo.
Get your head in the game, Bobo.
There you go.
Get your head in the auto zone.
Get your soul stone in your head.
Yes, get Mephisto's soul stone right in the head.
I forgot. Did you want this Wraith Band back for
I don't care about it.
Money purposes?
It's dead to me.
Alright then. And of course, there she is. Temptingly trying to tell... Jeez, yeah, once again. I guess it adds to... attack rating and things. What are you doing over there? Akara, is he making stuff happen out there? I'm going to a different shopkeeper. You can't do that immediately.
She was refueling my memory.
Charcy, make him stop.
You want to play trade tag for another hour?
Jeez. Let's see. Fire resist. What little fire resist I have is being hidden out of that. And I do actually need to hang on to this ring, because it's the only thing now that I have that is... Well, wait a second. I was about to say, the ring is the only thing I have that halves my freeze duration, but wait. My armor prevents me from being frozen at all.
So in that case, yeah! Not really a big deal.
Although it does... It does give me cold, lightning, and poison, just not quite as much lightning resist as this ring. Fuck it. Fine, Wraith Band, you're gone.
You're dead to me.
Your history, son. It's too much just sitting there agonizing. Looks like you're having your own little private celebration over there. I don't want to get in the way of that.
I think the bear would like to join. He's now covering the stash. It's the bear stash.
Bear stash now! Alright, this does not seem to have... Adjusting the quality does not seem to have prevented the game from occasionally dropping down and lagging a bit, so... I guess... I'm still glad that this video got made, because I have now, significantly more advanced versions of my helmet. Or, no, I guess the helmet is the same.
Your helmet's
I had the helmet already. It was a bassinet. I found a unique bassinet.
Oh, you
which,
did?
yes. Oh.
That's rare.
I mean, clearly I can't use the thing that it was primarily designed for, yet it's still not...
You could certainly use a superior helmet there, Bobo. You could certainly use one that could really help with the resistances in that regard. Anything could.
Yeah.
The plus 17% to poison's not really doing it.
Well, no. It just, considering what I had been using as a helmet, I'd found just the base defense of 115 out of a helmet was too good to pass up. But, let's see.
Yeah, I might have to make you a hat.
I have a war hat that would... I could trade hats with my hireling, which would get me... lightning resist plus 9. It would not be as strong a defense.
Problem is that we don't have any normal items laying about in the shops that have sockets in them that I could immediately use to make a rune word. Have to look for those out in the field. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a look into those rune words. They have the technology.
Alright, I probably look significantly less menacing now with my little war hat, but,
Yes.
It's like a fucking druid with, like, a beanie on. It's just...
Yeah, the lever caps really do look bad. I much prefer the circlet because it doesn't have any sort of head graphic at all.
Yes, it allows your mane to flow free.
Particularly whenever I'm using my two-handed sword.
Yep. Alright, well this is giving me some stuff to chew on, but I suppose I should probably just chuck this cash back in now and get myself something to eat for supper. 2 a.m. supper, but
certainly does seem like a reasonable idea, yes. I'm rather empty myself.
But yeah, I should blend some stuff together, see what... Actually, I should just see what varieties of, like, crafted style of weapon. I don't imagine there is any that will just get you resistances on its own, is there?
No.
Yeah, that'd be too easy.
Yeah, it'll have to be rolled randomly, which means you might have to use multiple runes and multiple jewels and multiple gems.
Shit, I might have to spend 19 hours off screen just running around for random items and shit.
There are solo recording. How does crafting work? Grimith told me about this.
Yes. Be like, watch as Bobo alt-tabs between the game and Ararat Summit to read all of the infos.
That might be the one time you'd want to play in windowed mode.
Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, well, let me go ahead and quit out of this recording then. Bye, folks, if I ever use